Heyo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? All right, what's up, Froggy? Dragos? Good afternoon, Seabass. How you doing, Rush? Ruben? Ricardo? What's up, Chris? Andrew? Eddie? Timothy Parshov? What's up, Andrew? You got your Vivo monitor arm set up? Nice. I got, I don't remember when we last talked about it. I have, I can't remember if I had already bought some or not, but I have the 4-arm one. I still have to get a 4th monitor. I just have the 3 right now, but. What's up, Olivier? How you doing, Florida? What up? Turbo, how you doing? Yo, watched the new vid. It was a really good summary. Thanks for watching. Glad you liked it. Miguel, what up? You enjoyed the vid put out yesterday? Okay, good. Thank you for watching it. Grizz, good morning. Gio, what up? Willem, how you doing? Jack, what up? Stan, Odysseus, Daniel. Yeah, we got Powell testifying in front of Congress today and tomorrow. Diffrapero from Spain, what up? Christopher, good afternoon. Avantech, what up? Thanks, Odysseus, glad you liked it. Trading Academy, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. What up, Mr. Bond? Arnesis. Ruben, you got 3 27-inch wides, but you need another. Let me know if you find a good deal. I mean, they're pretty. Monitors are just so much cheaper, for the most part, than they used to be. What's up, Ferdos? Dev, how you doing? Dom, what up? All right, so I got back to break even yesterday. Took another trade or two, and ended up taking a $200-something loss. And then on the new XFA, I'm trading separately, a little heavier. It's at minus 650. So today got some work to do to get back on the right side of things. Selling off in the overnight. Going to be opening up around 0.66 down on NASDAQ. You can see yesterday we spent a lot of time up there. And, unfortunately, I didn't really catch the upside. I wasn't really sold on it. But I should have probably just stuck with it. And now, in the Globex, we kind of got the move lower. And we do have PDL down here. 553. Good target to the downside. So. What's up, Kevin? Your new video made me do the math on how much I spent on trading, and I'm down 11K solo using prop firms. No live trading. Do you feel like this is a lot? It kind of depends. It's all relative, man. I don't know. Like I said before, I know people that lost like 150 grand before they made money day trading, and I was like, I never wanted to be in the hole that bad. And for my video, I spent about 12K. So if I didn't get any payouts, then I'd be right around the same place as you. So it's relative to your income probably and what you're willing to put into it, and maybe you'd rather trade your own personal account. I don't know, but yeah, it's just it's a personal decision. If you're putting yourself in a tough place, you don't want to be doing that. All right, Miguel, you're looking for us to hit under 60.55 and 21.640. 21.640 is over there. All right. Yeah, when the higher time frames are indecisive, it can get tricky, right, Rush? Got a little supply overhead, so I'll see if we tap into any of these zones early in the session. First one's 90-minute supply around 733, 734-ish. What's up, RS? How you doing? Where'd you hear people lost 150K? If you're familiar with a real day trading subreddit, the guy who started it, who's now a very profitable trader, when he first started, he lost about 150K. He was very overly confident going into things and thought he could do it, and had some disposable income. And he lost, I think, maybe over 150K. And since then I've heard a few other people say stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna go straight into VWAP here on ES off the open. Reminder, we do have Powell talking in 30 minutes. He starts testifying. That'll go on, I think, for a couple hours. I don't remember how long it usually goes on for. And then it'll continue tomorrow with the different. It's like the House one day and then the Senate the other day, something like that, I think. All right. Oh, Monday, we have a holiday. It's President's Day on next Monday. So it's an early close. I don't like trading early close days, so I won't be trading. And here's the move right into 90-minute supply I just mentioned. It's also VWAP on ES. So I'm looking for sellers to respond here. If not here, up at VWAP, we have another supply zone, 2-hour supply zone. There we go. He goes on for hours. I mean, yeah, they like grill him for a long time. I don't really. I usually don't like watching it because it's just like a lot of politicians are just like grandstanding or trying to make a point or trying to sound good. But yeah, I think it takes a couple hours maybe. He's just being asked questions and stuff about policy or his dual mandate objective. I started setting up my PC, setting it up more yesterday, getting like OBS kind of going a little bit, and man, there's just so much to, when you're starting from scratch on like a fresh computer, there's so much to like, files to copy, things to install. You know, it's a PC too, so I gotta like do drivers and drivers and stuff. So and then even like, you know, I had to install the font that I use on this computer, and even then like the text was displaying weird. I'm like, it's weird. It's kind of strange. It's the same exact font. It's just, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I probably won't stream on the PC till next Tuesday or something, I would imagine. Yeah, it's a fresh build, a Windows 11. Good morning, Patrick. What up? Griffin, how you doing? All right, here's VWAP and this other supply zone. So this could be, if we get a rejection here, I would probably sell short. Don Chan, what up? So far, looking kind of strong. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Dan says no shorting this. He's long again. I mean, right now it's looking, it's a really strong candle. Yeah, I'm not excited to short that. It's a 67 point candle and counting. Nice, Don. Glad it's a slower day at the office. Glad you're here. Thanks to everyone for watching that video yesterday and for commenting. I really appreciate it. And I watched, like I said, it's important if like my initial audience, if they like respond well to it, thumbs up and comment, then it gets out to like the wider, and you know, I could see it, I could see it getting out to that wider group. So I do really appreciate it. It does help. It's just a nice free way to help support any channel that you like. This is oh, no wonder. I'm on a 5-minute chart. I was like, this 1 minute is taking forever to close. I was still on the 5 minute. All right, that makes more sense. So nice grinds here. Now you need to trade shirtless. Seriously. I really don't think anyone else wants that. Dude, yeah, I slipped below 300K. Yeah, when I don't know if you guys all got hit with it, but I was just taking my old live streams and moving them from an unlisted public playlist. They were on a public playlist, but unlisted. So you could watch them, but you'd have to go find the right playlist. So it wouldn't show up under live streams. So what I did was like, oh, I'll move them all to like, YouTube now has like a live streams. It's better adapted for live streamers. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and move them to public. And I didn't realize it was just going to blast everyone's sub box with like 1,000 notifications for my videos. So I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't think you guys would get notified. So I moved it all to public, and then boom. People did not like that. I didn't realize it was going to hit your sub box. So I lost like 2,000 subscribers in like an hour. And so that dropped me below 300K. So the fun part is we get to hit 300K again. Oh well. Midnight bounced back with a strong win today. Nothing beats the feeling of following your plan and seeing it work. That's so true, man. It's a great feeling. You love when a plan comes together and you can make money off of it. It's just like perfect. So really nice grind here. I don't have a lot upside anymore on my charts since we've wiped through these supply zones like they didn't exist. Could probably just find a little support and resistance like right here, something like that. Some sort of upside level just to keep an eye on. Yeah, retest a VWAP. I'm down for that. I have certain setups. Why now? I have certain setups that I like to see, and then I also will just trade price action. We'll go with the momentum too. Make sure you have required codecs for fonts. What does that mean? Fonts need codecs? You're blowing my mind, Florida. All right. 800 was just above, and we turned around at 90, 96 and a half. Google it? Okay, I'll Google it, Florida. I'll go ahead and do it now so I don't forget. PC fonts codec. I mean, it's just coming up with a codec typeface. Is that what you mean? Yeah, there's ES traders here, Nathan. I know Miguel trades ES a lot. Plenty of other people probably. Actually like the retest of kind of VWAP down there on ES. Kind of VWAP. It was pretty close. Any cord traders here? I need help. Any onion traders? I'm trying to short onions. Maybe what I'll do with like one of these monitors is just put Dow up on one of the monitors, because I'm not opposed. I wouldn't mind trading it more. The problem is I'm usually just hopping in to, like, I'm usually popping over to a Dow, looking at the chart for the first time in a while and being like, yeah, this looks good, and taking it. That's not, I'd much rather monitor it more closely if I'm actually going to trade it. So maybe I'll end up putting Dow on like the screen above me or something. Because right now I'm not utilizing it much since I'm not in Topstep X anymore. I have everything in Motive Wave. I don't need that upper screen for the other platform. Good morning, Joe. How you doing? This still looks pretty decent for a move higher. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of a deeper pullback and then nice little buy up there on the wick. How am I liking the 50Ks versus the 150s? Well, I haven't traded I don't think I've had multiple 150Ks on Topstep. I did have 100Ks starting January, and I did really like the 100Ks. So, you know, and then once it's an XFA, it's pretty much, it's all the same, right? It just matters how much drawdown you have left. So, you know, you think about it less and less, but it's all about the drawdown. I like that. Like I said, a little wick lower is nice. Wouldn't mind maybe one more. I'd probably buy it. Something like that. It's pretty good. Looking for an 800 break all the way up to 820-ish. Thanks, Brandon. Glad you liked the video. And then I'll look to get filled here 2 micros on the 4 XFAs, and then maybe I'll take another if I can get the fill. I'll take another one on the other XFA here with 1 mini. But I don't necessarily want to sit on the sidelines like I did yesterday morning, watching an uptrend go without me. And this one didn't quite get the push. I'll raise the entry a little bit here. See if I can get filled at 67.75. Nice little bull flag. Am I getting off early today due to Trump and Powell speaking? What's Trump talking about? I don't know if I see him on Financial Juice. But no, I don't plan to. Unlink your accounts again? Dang. I had not had that happen to me. I don't think. All right, I'm marketed in here. I wonder if being a little bit more patient would pay off here, but that's on the other XFA. Motorway is my favorite platform MIG. So I didn't get the fill on the XFAs yet. Entry was down, I think around 68, 69. Yeah, Alpha, I've tried volume profiles, never really got a lot out of them though. You love the BPM tracker? Nice. Don't forget you saw it here first. Alright, looking for the pop into 800 here. Just because Powell's testifying doesn't mean you can't trade. If you still like the price action, then that's all you need to worry about. right now it's just normal, pretty normal price action. And he hasn't started talking yet, so why not take any trade you like? You can still make a bag and be done before Powell opens his flappers. So, just about looking for opportunity. Because right now you're basically saying, dude, why are you making $270 when you could be making $0? It's like, I don't know, I think I'd rather make $270. I don't know. What's up, FXGBO? How you doing? All right, don't want to see a double top here. ES kind of not yet looking as good as I want it to, but I guess if it double tops, I'll take a break-even stop. But just because I, you know, it's a little bit bigger size, so gotta make sure I don't find myself getting smacked down. This is what you gotta be watchful of. I really hope it doesn't take me out here at break even, because I like the entry and I like the upside potential. But I also feel the need to watch out for a double top and head lower. It does look like it's going to stop me out here, doesn't it? I'm also going to take off my limit order on the XFAs. I don't want that anymore right now. All right. Very close to the stop. Very, very close. Surprised I didn't. Yeah, it looks like it just missed me by like a tick or two, but still not out of this yet. I'm a coffee guy. I've had Celsius. I'll drink it like on a road trip, but I don't think I don't like energy drinks. I don't think they're that good for you. And I don't know, maybe it's just similar to coffee, but I like coffee just a little bit more what I'm into. So, having issues putting in new highs. I also do, Parshab, I think drinking milk is gross. Like, I like milk on cereal, milk with cookies, whatever, but just when people drink a tall glass of milk, I'm like, ugh. What is this, the 90s? Yeah, chocolate milk's an exception. Chocolate milk's fine. But just milk is just like, ugh. That is such like a thing from like our childhood where there's a big push from the Dairy Farmers of America with the Got Milk campaigns and stuff. And they're trying to convince everyone to drink more milk. And it worked. Parents were like, you need to have a glass of milk with every meal or whatever, you know? Have your big ass glass of milk with dinner. Like, ew, what is wrong with you? It's gross, man. All right. Unfortunately, that long didn't really pay. You know, I was up like 10, 13 points. But I was looking for the break. And I was cool holding for that. I drink heavy whipping cream. Yeah, sure you do, Chris. Thoughts on Webull having futures? I don't think it's the best platform to trade futures on. And futures is, I don't know. It is good for you. I mean, it's good calcium, but I mean, a lot, just, I think at least 25% of the population is like lactose intolerant or something. So it seems like, I don't know. I almost want to try this long again here. ES is looking all right. 15-minute, that's a 30-minute chart. 15-minute chart should be looking really good. Yeah, it looks great. You have it warm with saffron, almonds, and cardamom. Okay, that sounds more like a tea latte or something, which sounds good. Jamal with the dad joke. All right. I feel like we could get a nice fast burst through 800 when I'm not expecting it. Midnight says we have to be careful be aware of the sell side of the curve here. We don't want the retracement to surpass 24% of the leg. It's key. All right. Photography question: would you ever buy a Leica Q3 or invest into more lenses instead? Just kind of depends on what do you think you're missing by not having a Leica Q3. Do you want it because it's a Leica? Like, are you unhappy with something with your current setup? I don't fall for any of this gear hype. You know, I don't. When I think about whether I'm gonna get a new camera, I'm like, is this gonna make my job easier? Is it gonna help me take better photos, or do I just want it because it's new? It's got this one little feature. It's got this name brand, whatever it is, you know. And so a lot of times we're very slow to upgrade, Andrew, as you might know. I mean, we're shooting on the Canon 5D Mark IV years after, you know, better mirrorless cameras came out. Okay, there's the pop that I was looking for. So that camera is what, $6,300 maybe, $6,000. Maybe you can get it used $5,000. That's an expensive camera. Are you gonna get? Are you gonna be able to book more clients with it? Are your clients gonna be more impressed? Maybe. Some care about that. Thoughts on Sony? I have no idea. ZV-1, I don't know anything about it. not the guy to ask for that kind of stuff. Jarek, you're trying to pass a funded at the moment. You just saw a recent video about trading for 5 years. Are you trading structure base, or are you trading by reacting on what the market does? I mean, so I think of it. I trade supply and demand. I trade price action. There's certain setups I like to see. I have no problem trading with momentum. I have no problem flipping sides of the trade if I'm off. So there's like just a lot of different things I look for. So stop loss, you know, an original stop loss would have been perfectly fine. Break even was almost safe, but not really. And I could still take part in this upside here. But in the moment, you're looking at it and you're like, all right, maybe a double top here. This could knife on me. So it's also reasonable to get out of the trade there. Will flexes is like a Rolex. Yeah, no, I mean, Will's always like the Leicas, so. Yeah, great advice for tech is, yeah, the iPhone. Like, I was on an iPhone 10R, you know, like I think it was the more affordable 10 or something. Anyway, I was on a 10R for the longest time until the screen got too many dead pixels, like right where you read text, like right where all the messages come up. There's like just lines of dead pixels. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll upgrade. But I mean, it was solid fun. And it just had one camera, you know, one lens. It wasn't one of those ones with the 3 different ones. It wasn't like that. It was not fancy at all, but it was a great little phone. Like, it was good battery. It did the job, you know. And then I finally upgraded. But yeah, I don't care about the new iPhone releases ever, hardly. It's never anything that's like groundbreaking for the most part. because they're forced to like probably one up themselves constantly, and there's just not always the technological advances to do so. So then they do like software stuff, but it's like not that interesting. Excuse me. '1960s Diana. We have an old Lomography had like a Diana that I bought Rachel many years ago. I think I bought it for her. Maybe she bought it. I don't want to take credit if she bought it. But back in the day, I got her this film camera. It's pretty fun. What do you use to create your videos? A camera. I edit in Adobe Premiere. All right, I'm gonna give this one more shot here. I like to sweep under the trend line and the trend line hold here. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Look again for 820s. Okay, BHD gonna be upset about these statements. I mean, he knows I'm right. He's just, unfortunately, his job requires him to do that. I would hate to be a tech YouTuber and feel all that pressure to get all this stuff just to review it. Oh my gosh, like that to me is a job, J-O-B. I would hate to be a tech YouTuber. I think it's, yeah, you get a bunch of free shit, but like, come on. It's gotta be, you gotta be so into it. I just do not care. Like, I like a little tech stuff, but I mean, my old stuff still works good, you know? Like, come on. Apple might be announcing a new affordable one today, the iPhone SE 4. It's not always free. They gotta send some stuff back. I mean, most of the time it's free, trust me. As someone who's been given a lot of free shit, I'm almost never sending stuff back, bro. And you can bet a channel with 10 million subscribers is not sending stuff back unless it's like a prototype that they get special access to. They're not sending anything back. It'd be such a pain in the ass. The Powell stuff, I believe it's an hour or two. I mean, I believe it goes on for a while. All right, so still in the straight here, right in my entry. Like if a camera company offered us like a tester, something to borrow, rarely would I ever take it. Now if they're like, hey, we'll give you this camera, I'll be like, yeah, sure, send it over. I'm not trying to have an errand after I make a video for you. And you think about it, you know, if there's a camera I want, it costs the company, you know, a fraction of what they sell it for, right? And so they'd probably rather give me product and a little money as opposed to all money, right? Like if I was gonna buy this camera and it's $3,000 and it costs them, you know, $1,200 or whatever, I'm getting like a $3,000 value and it's only costing them $1,200. So, to me, I wouldn't be surprised if we consolidate in this little wedge, and then get a knife or a pop. So I think I'll still hold this and risk $190 or whatever. But it does seem like could be in for a fast move out of this consolidation. It might get me right here, actually. All right, I'm out of that one. Small loss there. Wouldn't mind pro blower to around VWAP area. Powell's, he's testifying in front of Congress, right? So it's not like he's dropping some latest FOMC decision, you know? He just, here he goes. I mean, that's Miguel, hopefully you covered there. That's probably him coming out with his purple tie or whatever. My VWAP is anchored. There's the move. There's the freaking move I wanted. I had to give it under VWAP though for that to get paid on that one though. But there's the, you know, I was looking for levels. That seemed to be the next reasonable level. There was this right under 820 here. So that's what I wanted. Unfortunately, you know, 2 tries and didn't really have the comfort in one mini to give it 30 plus points. So it's all right. The good afternoon pop. My VWAP is anchored to the futures reopen price, you know, in the evening where it opens. That's where my VWAP anchors to, not the session or anything. Like not the RTH. All right. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know how volatile it's gonna be. I wouldn't expect it to be too crazy. It might be choppy a little bit. And then maybe he'll say something and it'll do something crazy. So he does a statement, right? So I think that's maybe what he's doing. We do not need to be in a hurry to adjust policy. We can ease policy if the labor market unexpectedly weakens or inflation fails more quickly than expected. We can maintain policy restraint for longer if the economy remains strong and inflation does not move towards 2%. I swear he just says the same stuff all the time, man. I personally am not interested in listening to this. But like, you know, I'm not interested in hearing politicians do grandstanding and trying to get a little soundbite for their constituents or their social media. That's not interesting to me. And Powell always says the same bullshit, you know, so I'm not gonna put it on. But yeah, definitely know that's happening, and so you can get some whipsaw little moves if he says something that the algos react to. You're going against your plan in yesterday's video. Well, I'm training the 1 XFA on a mini. What's up, Sven? Jaden, yeah, it's my actual BPM, yeah. I wouldn't waste screen real estate for nonsense. Yeah, that's my BPM. Bullish or bearish? Neither, really. I'm just looking for price to do its thing and then see if I can take advantage of any of the moves. So, I mean, in general, been in a downtrend since we reopened last night. So, kind of broke that downtrend and chilling at this 820 level is just pretty interesting. I mean, if we get back into yesterday's range up here, which is essentially 820 to almost 900, that to me would be a little less fun to trade unless it's just a nice strong trend. So I kind of would prefer us to kind of top out and get under VWAP and move lower. I think that to me would be easier to trade. But we'll see. Use bookmap or see. I don't use CR chart. Bookmap. I mean, I have a heat map right here in Motive Wave, and that's not paying extra for that. So I've used bookmap though. It's a good platform, but this does something similar, and I don't really use it a whole lot. Every once in a while, I find it pretty interesting. You can see a lot of transactions right here at 76 and a quarter on ES. Now back under that, we can see maybe some sellers. They're pulling their orders really fast, but yeah, I don't mind a heat map though. Well, that was a really nice target. Ended up being a really great level. So now I'm looking for us to give up VWAP here. Give up this little area, 50% retracement of the 15-minute candle as well. And so we'll see if anything else looks good. I wouldn't mind. Maybe I would mind it. I was thinking nice drop and then a little retest. I don't mind playing the trend line on the other side on a retest. Playing that short. But I don't really want to enter a trade in this little area here. A little consolidation range. I'm not interested in playing that. And it's a little 50-50 right now. ES is sitting on VWAP, by the way. Asafti, what up? I haven't seen that name in chat in a long time. How you doing? All right, Grizz, I'm interested. What are you looking for, Grizz? You always have an interesting, plan or something you're looking to see. What are you looking to see right now? You probably want to see a sweep of some overnight Asia highs or something. Glad you're doing very well, Softy. Good stuff. I'm doing well. All right, so ES made it through VWAP. Closed nice and heavy through VWAP here. Here's the trend line test on the other side that I said I wouldn't mind playing necessarily, but we're still in this kind of range here, so I don't like it as much. But, oh my gosh, Rue. Tell me that's who but Rue. That you change your name to just Rue. Tell me who but Rue is in chat right now. A legend. Grizz, you want an Asia high? Yeah. But we rejected 800. Probably VWAP first, yeah. Odysseus, you want to see 820-ish rejection for short? Yeah, we had a nice one. It was fast. Reminder to like the stream to see some green, says Charles. Hey, that's a good idea, Charles. Your check's in the mail, buddy. Watching ES here too. See if ES rejects VWAP. Could be a decent short. Risk is actually decent here, I think, for the short side. I'd probably stop out at right around 800. Vontek, each went long on gold. Good luck. 5 minutes still looks a little like it wants more to the upside, so maybe I'll stay off the shorts for now. Michael, you're short ES. All right, good luck. I don't hate it. Under VWAP, nice retest of VWAP. It's looking pretty clean right now. See if you can get some follow through. Yeah, I like it. I like this short side actually. Forget what the 5 minutes says. You're looking if the high of session is likely forming. It's midnight. There we go. Nice drop. Very nice drop. Beautiful thing. So short was okay. Short was okay. Let's check in with VIX. Key level 17 here. Bounce off of it in Globex. And again this morning on the open. I would like to see us make some moves. Man, it's make some moves above 17. Bro, come on. Thinkorswim, man. Man, struggle. Why is it doing that? It's so annoying. Anyway, we'd like to see VIX work its way above 17 here. So I'll keep an eye on that. All right, so there's a quick buy up on that probe lower. Yeah, did not getting that sustained momentum to either side just yet. In fact, you could look at that as somewhat bullish there. It's kind of a VWAP hit, at least on the 15, It's a better VWAP hit, but yeah, maybe another visit to 820s and all the way up to 830, 840. Don't tell me Steak from Jake Farm is a plant-based trader. You can't be. Make sure you don't buy the top, yeah. You guys remember Vitern? A guy in chat, Vitern? It was he was like a new trader, and he would say, well, it looks like a ceiling here, and I was like, well, don't say that, because it's gonna make you think it can't go higher, and it can. I swear, I would always say things, and then he would do the exact opposite. But are you not listening, bro? Am I just wasting my breath? I wonder who's taking his money now. Someone was trying to take his money in my Discord. I did not approve. Yeah, the ceiling guy, yeah. Return paid me 10K to teach him how to trade. He's a millionaire now. I'll pay you 10K too, Garrett. I'm gonna pay Who But Rude 10K to make me a millionaire. Yeah, a bit choppy there. Not ideal. Yo, I'm so sick. So sick of broccoli tops in my inbox saying you should start. You're leaving so much money on the table by not starting a paid community, bro. What guru is teaching you to freaking cold email all these people, telling them start making you tens of thousands of dollars a month by managing a community for you? You think I don't know how to do that? You comfortable trading with news? You know, semi comfortable. Just depends. Right now, this is not looking very interesting, so don't love it. No, Who But Rude just came in that one time. Came in one time and left. And we still talk about him to this day. Well, the thing is, Miguel, they're not even traders. They're just like, they pretend to be like social media. They pretend to be like growth experts. And then you go to their Instagram and they have like 100 followers. You're like, I don't. If you're a growth expert, first do it on your own account. Some guru out there is teaching them this. It used to be, I mean, I still get these videos for like a short form content editor. That used to be like all the rage. So there's obviously some guru teaching people to go do that. And now it's people emailing about starting a paid community. I get like 6 emails a day about that. It's like, come on. Thanks, Chrism. Yeah, appreciate it. I saw an ad recently for a course on how to make money with a trading Discord and a course. Yeah, it reminds me of Ramit. Was it Ramit Sethi? The I Will Teach You to Be Rich guy. I don't think he ever had anything. It was just his book. It was just like, I think he just made a book that got really popular. I don't think he was necessarily rich before that. He made a book, I'll Teach You to Be Rich, and it just had like, I think it's somewhat basic advice. I don't think I read the book, but I think his whole thing was just doing that. Pretending, you know, fake it till you make it kind of thing. Pretending to be like he knew how to do stuff and then getting big off the book. What's up, Evan? How you doing? Used to be a money blogger in college. Oh, interesting. All right, let's try 820 again. 5-hour work week. I'm going to do the 3.5-hour work week. Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki, yeah, that guy's a clown. And I liked Rich Dad Poor Dad. I like that book, but yeah, I think he's kind of a clown. Should we have to wait for the speakers right now? It's your choice. I mean, you know Powell's talking, right? And you know there could be some volatility. I actually like Tim Ferriss. I think he's maybe one of the least guru-y type of this people in the space, where he's like very I just like his approach, and he actually had some experience, and I like his perspective on stuff, and his podcast back, he's like an OG podcaster, and I thought his podcast was always pretty interesting. Amin, what's up? You followed my channel 2 years ago, and you just landed a job in trading and sales, but forgot most of what I learned. Any advice on what to focus on? For day trading, there's such a broad topic, man. No idea. I say focus on price action, really, I guess, is learn price action, whatever you got to do. That's just, if you're a day trader, you got to know price action. Anybody who's selling a course is not profitable, at least in India. Well, I know Carmine's profitable and he has a course, so. And then there's like the kind of the old school guys. Doesn't Larry Williams have a course? He's proven, with like a Robbins Cup winner. There's some people that still sell stuff. Tom doesn't have a course though, right? His stuff's like free, as far as I know. Why would you need money if you really know how to trade? We've talked about this before. You're diversifying your revenue stream. You could have an off month of trading, and you still want to be making money. Like, why does Shaq do an ad for Icy Hot when he could make money commenting on basketball? Well, yeah, he does make money commenting on basketball, but he also wants to make money with Icy Hot. He's got enough free time, right? You're still trading on your old iMac? iMac? No, I don't trade on an iMac. I have a Mac Studio. It's relatively new. It's awesome. My PC's here, but it's going to take a little bit longer to get all set up for streaming and everything. Why make more money? Angry crows make noises. Angry crow noises, yeah. That's funny. Why'd you get a PC? It just, so many, like, trading platforms in general they're just really native to PCs, and Motivewave, I'll still use it, but I mean, like, I use Option Stalker, and I have to run it through parallels, which I don't really like doing. Thinkorswim is become unusable, so I can't really operate in Thinkorswim, and I would like to do more equities and option stuff, but I honestly, Thinkorswim is so painful to use. It's so discouraging to even want to try to use it, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to have that PC where I can use whatever software I want and keep it dedicated for trading and streaming. Yeah, I know Matt's launching a new trading platform. Yeah, we'll see how. Hopefully it's a great platform. Yeah, I have an M2. M2 Ultra is the Mac Studio I have. I don't game really, no. TS went to show on Mac, yeah, it's so freaking slow. It's like if I were to like put a trade on, it would take a really long time to like load it. Right now it's working okay, but it would take a long ass time to even place the order. Like, it's just been so slow. It's been terrible. I blame Chuck Schwab for that. I like TOS otherwise, Jake. Just historically, like I always enjoyed trading on TOS. But, when I was trading options, I was getting a little frustrated with it because it's not as fast. Like if you really want to be a fast option scalper, it's not that great for it. But he's not that fast of a scalper, so maybe it works for him. Does the news affect NQ and ES as Powell is speaking right now? Yeah. I mean, if he says something that the market has not priced in, sure. Even if the market's priced it in and the algos react to it a certain way, yeah, it can cause a, we saw this on this candle right here when Powell just probably said good morning or whatever, so it can cause some volatility. Carmelo, I'm not ignoring you. What do you want? Pretty much read every comment. I mean, at least yesterday I didn't really enjoy it either, but it was a nice slow grind up, and this one is way sloppier. You look good today. Is that a question? I feel like it's not a good hair day because usually I shower right before bed. I showered a little earlier after my workout because I was pretty sweaty, and so then my hair doesn't look as good. So it's a bad hair day. But new haircut. Thank you, Carmelo. You're the first person to notice the new haircut. I got it a couple weeks ago too. Maybe a week or two ago. Looking average yesterday. Can't see hair that much with the headphones on? Exactly. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony, he's always in chat. We got some big names in here. We have Who But Rue, Carmelo Anthony. We have Grant Hill. Grant Hill's in chat. And we even have Steak from Jake Farms, so I'm not trying to say it's chock full of celebs, but it is chock full of celebs. Are trading platforms legit or just overhyped? What do you mean? Do you think working with one could be a good way to really understand the industry? I don't really understand the question. Trading platforms are just that. It's just software. And you need a platform, right? So I don't really know. Maybe you mean like funding firms. Do you mean funding firms? What's up, Liam? I would probably discourage you from starting day trading, to be honest. It's very difficult. You'll go years without making money. You may lose money. And one of the hardest parts with it, here we're approaching a new higher day. One of the hardest parts is being able to commit the time without being able to take income from it, right? So not many people are in a position where they can spend all the time necessary to learn this without making any money, right? Most people have to go work in the morning at a job or whatever. So if you're really interested in trading, I would recommend looking into swing trading. So you don't have to stare at the charts every day. Instead, you can kind of just wait for levels to hit, maybe enter a position that you hold for several weeks, maybe a few months. And that might be a better way. You can still make money. You can still make a nice side income that way, and you don't have to devote as much time to it. You're still gonna have to learn what you're doing, but actually day trading is very difficult. Yeah, I agree with Carmelo. It is a great place to learn. It's a good spot to be, I think. It's a good group in chat. Don't ignore Active Trader. He's one of the he's a good trader. He is a hater though if you oversize. Yeah, you have a buddy just starting. He 11x his account in 11 days. Well, make sure he puts some of that money in the bank because he will give it all back. That's just first one's free, right? First one's free, and you best take advantage of that. You told him? Nice. All right, so new highs. That's good. Just been a bit of a choppy path to get there. Chris, you wish you never discovered trading if you're honest? Really? Even though you're so close to a spot where you could quit your full-time job if you wanted to? Man, working as an employee at a trading platform, do you think it helps to really understand the industry? You'd understand the industry maybe, but not actually how to trade. You know, you still want to know how to trade. Tainted your view on money. Do I think maybe in a good way though? I know it makes going to work and making, like, let's say you go to your day job and make $300 a day, and then you realize how quickly you could do that in the markets and make more than that. Then yeah, it could be a little bit maybe disorienting. Or like, what's the word? I don't know. I know what you mean, I guess. But ideally, you know, it can help you with getting an abundance mentality. Because I think that's a much better approach to money, not a scarcity mindset. If you got a scarcity mindset with money, it's no fun. I always think I can always go make more money. I believe in myself. I believe in my ability to go do something that makes money, you know? I'm not in long now. No job will ever pay me what I should be making. Well, trading will. How long do you have to be profitable before you can actually consider yourself consistently profitable? Yeah, I mean, I think having a nice year being profitable would be good. Liam, I'm not in a trade right now. All right, looking good. Nice move up into the 30s. So this would be a good level to sweep. This is overnight highs. This is where we opened, essentially, where we opened last night. So fill in that futures gap there. Now, as far as actually SPY, you know, say it still probably has a little bit of room on the gap, depending on how you like to look at it. But nice pop there into the 40s. Squeezing out any of these shorts. Yeah, Midnight says 4 to 5 years of profitability. I mean, yeah, who at the end of the day, I don't. Yeah, the more years you have behind you of successfully doing something, obviously, the better. But at the end of the day, I'm less concerned about like a label or whatever, and more concerned about just how I'm actually doing. So, as I mentioned earlier, VIX have not gotten back above 17. Would like to see that maybe bounce off the lows and have some more downside available. Is that really your heartbeat monitor? Yeah, it is. Do people really think I'd fake it? I mean, what's the point? Do I have to feel super bad about blowing my very first XFA? No, you don't have to feel super bad about it. I'm not gonna tell you how to feel, bro. I blew my first one after spending a long time trying to get it. And you're like, oh, that came and went pretty fast there. Bummer. I actually didn't feel that bad. I ended up passing one really fast right after that one. So, and then I got payouts on that. So you don't have to feel bad about it. Just figure out how to get better, how to not do that, you know? Do you find trading as boring? As boring as just working a job? Nah, I love it. Sure, sometimes it gets a little boring, but I mean, I look forward to a weekday. I look forward to sitting down at the computer, whereas any day job I had, I don't really look forward to it. The trading I look forward to. How many funded accounts you blown? I mean, I don't really want to count it. It's just gonna bum me out, bro. I just had 5 XFAs at the beginning of the year that I blew. So that's 5 right there. So I mean, I've probably blown 12 plus. Sucks. Sucks getting in your head about it. That's maybe one of the hardest things about the funding firms is being in your head about the entire thing. Sometimes the personal account's just easier to trade. Because you're like, it's just you deposit money and then boom, you trade it. You know, there's not extra hoops. It's as simple as that. It's just pure trading. So there's something to be said for just having your own account. Another buddy spent 12K on props in the last couple of years. He just got 24K in the last 2 months. Yeah, exactly. It's. I mean, think about it. It's kind of tuition, you know, as you're really learning how to manage the risk, manage the emotions of being in a trade with something attached to it. So it's a process, and I mean, the reason people do it is because they know the upside potential is there, right? You're not going to devote all this time and resources, money, whatever, into doing something where it's like has a very low ROI, right? So there's unlimited upside potential in trading, which is kind of part of the allure of it. And I know, I lose whatever, $4,500. I know I'm going to be making that without. It's not going to be a concern, you know. Imagine how good a trader I'll be in 10 years, you know, and you're just like, you didn't need to sweat losing $4,500 or whatever, you know. So it's all part of it. How many did you blow before you first got funded? Morgan, you should watch my Becoming a Funded Trader series. You will feel the pain of it. It is, I'm going to post a link for you. If you haven't watched this is like 2023, Becoming a Funded Trader, it was tough, man. I had a hard time, but it made me a better trader. That's why I was doing it. That's why I was sticking with it, because I knew my downside was limited with the cost of the combine or resets or whatever, and I knew it was going to make me a better trader because I took it very seriously. I treated it like it was my own money. So, yeah, watch that series if you really want to, you know, see what I went through. All right, still right now, still bull flagging up here. So a long right here off overnight highs does not seem like a bad idea. It is just a little. It's not the best price action. It's okay, and Powell's talking, so there's, you know, the better stop at would be under this support resistance level. But this might be good for a scalp with a 12-point stop out. You should rematch Carmine? No. Dude's just been scaling up since our last video, man. Like, he only made he made like 23,000 in our video after 2 weeks, and lately, you know, he makes more like closer to 100K in 2 weeks. So he blew me out of the water even harder. Thanks FFS. I kind of like the long here. Kind of like it. Yeah, it takes hundreds of good decisions to be profitable and one bad decision to blow. That feels so true to me. That's what makes it so hard. If you have 56K in a live Topstep account and hit your 2K limit, what happens to the 4K remaining? Well, if it's a live account, there's not 4K remaining, there's 56K, right? If you're actually in a live account, then that's all real money that you've earned. Wait for the dip to 812. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a retest of this previous high. How do traders select their platform for trading? Well, you just kind of look at what you need and what the options are. I selected this one because I'm on a Mac and I trade futures, so I need something that's a futures-friendly platform that runs native on a Mac. Thinkorswim runs on a Mac. It's slow, as I mentioned, but it sucks for futures. Their margin requirements are really high. The commissions and fees are high, so it's not a futures-friendly platform. So I needed a different platform. You could use web-based ones, which they're not as powerful as a actual desktop application. And so I went with MotiveWave because it was one of the few options that I knew would work well on the Mac. And that's how I made that decision, you know. You journal your trades? I have not journaled my trades in a while, but it is good practice. Don't they apply the 2K max loss limit? Whatever is on the original account gets paid out. I don't super understand the question, and to be honest, I don't entirely know all the rules for the live account. To me, it's one of those things like, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Maybe Eddie knows the answer. Avantech, yeah, I mean, I started my personal account with $5,000. I think that's enough. I think Dylan gives some inside scoop to Carmine since he works at a firm. No, I mean, I don't think there's like a lot of scoop to give him. Carmine trades his own way, different than Dylan, so I think they're just both doing their own thing. $5K enough for NQ or MNQ? MNQ. Trade micros. TJ, I don't know TJR. I became happier the more I ignored other YouTube traders. Worrying about them is just exhausting. Like, they should show you proof, you know. If they want us to believe they're not faking, then show the receipts. It's that simple. I got plenty of receipts. So what little money I made, I can show you receipts for. It's not hard for me to pull up a broker statement. So they can do it too. ES making new highs there, no problem. NAS now lagging a little bit behind, but you know, a little gap fill and potential turnaround spot. Something to look for. You know what's interesting? I did a speed test on the PC yesterday. with Wi-Fi, and I had like the same upload speed as I do with Ethernet. Does that seem way off to you guys? Like I only have like 40 up for my speed, and on the speed test yesterday it was Wi-Fi and it was 40 up. Yeah, way off, shouldn't be. I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know what the deal is, you know? I'm like, how can they? I mean, yeah, I don't know. 40 megabits per second, whatever it is. It's not far. It's in where I used to stream from. It's in that room, which is, you know, it's probably like 20 feet away. Megabits. Yeah, megabits. 40 megs. You know. My down is like 500 down, and my up is like 40. The thing is, right now I've done multiple cables. I have a Cat 6 Ethernet, and this one I'm using though is it's a 100-footer one because I'm in the other. It's in the modem's in the other room now. That's what I was thinking, is like it's just capped by the ISP more than it is by Wi-Fi or Ethernet. So I think they're both capable of those speeds, and that's just the cap. I know the cable, but the thing is, Seabass, I had a short run at the last setup, and it's still the same speed, 40 up. It's 40 up with like a 10-foot cable or whatever. Just imagine if they're mini bits instead of micro bits. Yo, what if there were 40 minis, man? Imagine 40 minis. Imagine how fast that'd be. Dan, catch you later. A 100 meters is 300 feet, so it's 1 meter is like three feet, roughly. I mean, I know all that stuff. Like I'm not that much of a goofball. Like I know about cable lengths and everything. Mega NASDAQ features when? Oh, I've used Vantech. I've used those before. They're usually not as fast. All right. Well, interesting spot here. See if we double top or see if we just continue to grind higher. I don't have a whole lot overhead. 30-minute supply, kind of the top of this range from yesterday. I didn't really want to spend a lot of time goofing off in yesterday's upper range here, but maybe that's just what happens. We'll see. What's the main speed from your Wi-Fi? Like how many down per shop? It's 500 down. But like what I pay for is gigabit. Like I pay for gigabit, and I don't get it. But if TGR is a scam, tell me he's not. I don't know if he's a scam. As I said, I know Carmine's a great trader. Watch his videos. You can watch all his free videos and learn a lot. Carmine shows broker statements, so. Brandon, that's funny. New highs there. Okay, so not a double top. New highs. The grind up continues, I suppose. Nice new lows there on VIX. This is an interesting spot, though. I did mention, see if we get a bounce off these lows. Now, what do you notice about price? What I notice is putting in new lows here on VIX, and we are below yesterday's price. Where we spent a lot of time yesterday. So VIX is even lower now than it was yesterday when we were at highs on ES. When we were 8 points higher. So there's, VIX is even lower still. Yeah, Parsha, I think that wouldn't be that fast though. I've done those before. They're just never, it's not going to be faster than a direct connection. I can't imagine that being faster. Tom, you're long 2 micros. Nice. Hopefully you got in. I don't know where exactly you got in, but hopefully you got some of this meat of this move here. So a little gap fill here on ES futures. That's not the cable part. So I tried multiple cables of different lengths. I think it's ISP. Ruben, what if I have a mirror on the ceiling? Will that affect my connection? Because my whole ceiling is just mirrors. No reason. Eddie, you want straight to 900? Let's see. You know, we got a 30-minute supply. You know, yesterday we had issues getting to 900. 900's been kind of a problem level lately. I'm joking, Ruben. I don't have mirrors on the ceiling. I'm joking with you. The cable running into my house is brand new, Grizz. When we moved in, they laid it out. So what I said before is it's just a long run, you know? It's a long run from the pole to my office. So I think that's probably the main problem. I don't know about 6100. That seems really far away right now. Who knows? What's your next trade, short or long? My thought would be a short, but that got me in trouble yesterday. We'll see. I'm looking, you know, I'm looking for the gap fill reversal. So I don't know. I need to see proof that that seems likely to happen, because right now it still seems plenty fast. The modem itself, I don't actually, you know what? The modem is straight from Xfinity, so I think when you do order gig, I think they give you like a better modem. Would that be messed up if they gave you one that didn't? It's like the modem router combo, you know. It'd be kind of messed up if they gave you one that didn't even support that speed. So yeah, they probably would do that because Xfinity's like that. Put the router in your fridge. That should increase your speeds. Yeah, they don't got fiber around me, man. I wish I could get fiber. So far, VIX, again, moving lower, moving lower. ES, doing nice. Nice work to the upside. Put it in rice, that helps you. Top Kart Racer, you got a hero along at 804. Nice. Yeah, 804, very good. Yeah, all I was looking for on my longs was 820, man. We're like 50 points past that, and I didn't even catch it. Get Starlink, yeah, I'm sure that would be better. All right, no more internet speed advice. I made this mistake of opening up this can of worms last time, and it's too much for me. This is what happens when you start talking about internet speeds. People just like, oh, F this, man. $6,100 is not crazy. Plenty of liquidity to grab overhead here. Yeah, Seabass. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Unplug it and blow on it. Thanks, Free Paper Cuts. Glad you liked the video. It was pretty fun to make. It's fun to kind of go back and look at what you were struggling with, or even when I was doing well, like last February. It was like I was like, oh, I was trading like 2 minis like it was nothing, man. Seems like a lot. I look back and I'm like, oof, that's a lot of risk, bro. Thanks, Tom. Hey, I read a comment that you trade topless on mornings. Severely disappointed. Grizz, stop spreading that rumor, man. Look at ES, man. Just ES took off. At its second deviation, standard deviation band on VWAP. Topstep, Victor. I'm trading Topstep. Let's look at a higher time frame. Let's get some sort of something going here. I hate when it just grinds all morning without me. That was yesterday too. This turns into like a pretty decent grind, actually. Yeah. So far, we got, 6 minutes left on the hour candle. But so far, a 50% retracement of this hourly will be right around the support and resistance level I already have. So I like it when they get the confluence in levels like that. So we poke a little higher to 75-ish. 50% retracement will be right at that support resistance level, which would be a nice level to watch. So we'll see. How much tax do you pay on your profits? It'd be, if it's through like a funding firm, it'd be like 1099 income in the US, which I think is usually, 35% is a good rule of thumb for 1099 stuff. I think it kind of depends on your tax situation. I don't know. Everyone liked the stream. I did, and I instantly became popular. Wow, boss. Wait, you're Boss Davis? I heard about you just recently. Ever since you liked the stream. Habibi, come to Dubai. Dubai, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like my vibe, to be honest with you. But I mean, I don't know. It's just like a lot of excess luxury, you know, like all this stuff. And stuff. There's more important things in the world than paying taxes, though. You know, I'd rather pay taxes and live where I want to live, you know, than not pay taxes, right? And live somewhere you don't like. It's all about being happy in the place you're at, the environment you're in, and it's worth whatever you got to pay in taxes. You know, money comes and goes, but your general happiness and well-being is most important. Yeah, Eddie did not go straight to 900. It's crazy, you know, when you're in a trade and all you want is like a freaking rocket to your target. Like that's just makes it so easy, and it's so rare when it happens. So we shouldn't really expect that. We gotta handle all the wiggles and jiggles. What's your end game when it comes to trading? What do you want your day-to-day to look like? It's not too dissimilar from what I do now. Live stream, first couple hours, make a big bag, and then go F off and do whatever I want to do. That's my ideal scenario, right? I sound like a guru talking about inner peace and taxes. No, a guru would mostly tell you to avoid taxes at all costs, because they mostly just care about money. All right, well, we'll hold off here. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of maybe a downtrend of sorts. 5 minute should look okay for a greater move down. I would target at 820s to the downside. Save up all the money you would be spending on taxes, and on your 7th year of not paying, move to Mexico. The feds hate this one trick. The IRS hates it when I do this. That's really funny. Bro, the amount I pay in taxes, it gets to be a lot when you're like kind of self-employed, you know? You gotta pay all this stuff. Thoughts on difference between letting winners run and getting greedy? There's nothing wrong with going with the momentum and trying to get more out of the trade. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think if you're scaling out along the way, like you're saying, I think it's completely fine. Nothing wrong with letting a winner run. Nothing wrong with that. All right, nice retracement here. This is what I want to see. You know, I'm looking for at least 20s, and you know, I've already kind of missed this anyways. But we'll see if there's a little pop higher that turns into a lower high or something like that. I would short that. Yeah, otherwise, nothing right here for me to take at this moment. Risk is too great. It's 30-point risk to make 20 points, so it's not good enough. Oh, there's Joe. What up, Joe? Yeah, I don't like humidity either, honestly. It is kind of nasty. That's what I liked about California, is pretty low humidity. All right, nice retest here. And again, you know, if this turns into a lower high, I'm probably shorting this. How do you measure BPM? It's I have a chest strap heart monitor. A strap on, as Thomas called it. Good idea, Chris, not to force your day. Makes sense. Well, I'll smack down pretty fast there. Not the lower high I really would like to short. I wouldn't mind shorting something up here. You can short around 89. That's good. I like that. Good short. Don't worry, Joe. I said he only hates when you trade too large a size. Well, I guess you also discourage people from getting into day trading to begin with. Yeah, the market conditions are not awesome, especially if you're new. I'd say it's pretty challenging overall. Can be challenging market conditions. So if you're struggling, it's not. You're definitely not alone, and it's not surprising if anyone's having a harder time with this. I think it's pretty challenging. So Powell's still talking. I think he's doing a Q&A or whatever. Lots of Powell talk on financial juice here. Are you using a trade copier? Yeah, I'm using a trade copier. Not in this moment. I have my single XFA that I'm trading without a trade copier, but usually I trade these 4 together. What's up, Justin? How you doing? So 820 makes a good level to watch for. Under that, 800, then VWAP. So we'll see what kind of move we got going. What's up, RFO2? How you doing? I'm doing fine. All right, well, chat, what are you guys looking for? Anyone looking for a specific entry? Which direction? What do you like? Anyone like longs down here? Power shop, you looking for long? Or you are long? Charlie, you're long. Francisco, long. Power shop, long. Q-Trans, still long. Justin, you want 820 to 880? Charles, long bounce off IB. Yeah. Who else likes the short side with me? A lot of people are staying here with the trend. I'm looking there. We might have a little head and shoulders developing here. I actually might really enjoy a short. All right, Nathan, you're short 845. 845. 845. Yeah, I like 845 short. I kind of wish I was in 845 short. Let me in. I like it. I'd be happy to be in 845 short. I would. Did you listen to Powell? No, I don't really. He doesn't say anything new. That dude, you could have ChatGPT just write what his speech and it'll be like 90% accurate. Nino short MES 89s. I like it. Willem short 840. Okay, yeah. I want to be a little higher if I can. I just don't think, I just don't know if I'll get a little pop higher. That'd be really nice. Really nice to short a pop higher. He's saying a lot of new stuff today, really? Market doesn't seem to care too much or likes it. All right. Who's your mentor? Well, I always say it's the same two people. Pete from One Option and Carmine are the two people that I've probably learned the most from. I mean, Carmine and Dylan from Carmine's group. So Carmine, Dylan, and Pete have been very helpful. He just announced his middle name is Jamal. Jerome Jamal Powell. Doesn't really roll off the tongue like you want. Not Matt? No. No, we're not called Matt a mentor. We traded absolutely wildly different. There's a nice little pop higher here. So this is kind of the area I want to be short at. Risk is still 30-ish points away. What do you think is better, Carmine or Carmine's way better? No offense. Carmine's an incredible trader. There's no question about it. I think everyone knows that. That's not anything new. Hi, Chester. My dog Chester's actually the best trader. It's not firing shots. I mean, Carmine's just objectively a better trader. I mean, it's just it's an objective thing. Uh, 30-point stop out here. That might be worth it. Let's go. Let's go. Whoops. Yo, Midnight, that's nice, but Carmine's way better than me. Promise. So right now, currently as it stands, about a 1-to-1 risk reward here. Looking to just front run 800. We'll see. VWAP would be the next target. So if we do get the move in my direction, I wouldn't mind scaling out one and then holding one more, something like that. Could be reasonable. Let's see if I can do that easily here. Nah. It's not letting me. Okay, I need a stop here. OCO stop, I think. That didn't seem to work. I got my mother-in-law in the chat. Only 1 in 3 watchers have liked the stream. Please hit the thumbs up button for my hardworking son-in-law. You did not want to disappoint my mother-in-law. She said if I don't get over 200 likes in the stream, that Rachel should find another husband. She doesn't want such a failure for her son-in-law. This is true. It's all true. She said, 200 likes, game over. She has high expectations. All right. Anyone else in short with me? Still looks all right, I think. We'll see. Aventech long. RH says nope. Seabass says yes. P. Ockers, ES short. Froggy, you're long. All right, so we got a mixed bag in chat. Plenty of shorts, plenty of longs, so interesting. Looking for a little head and shoulders to play out here. I like this engulfing on the 5 minute. Nice smack down at the highs. And yeah, I like the short. You know, even if it's ends up being a loss, I don't mind putting risk on for the counter trend move. Topstep till is 53% short. It seems to mirror chat kind of. I'm glad it's not overly one-sided to the short side. I don't like it when it's 70% short and I'm short too. I get a little nervous when as there's too much correlation between me and the majority of traders on Topstep. 5 minute doesn't look bearish. You don't like a little head and shoulders? You don't like a nice massive engulfing candle at the highs? I like it all right. I like it enough. I like it enough. Something you need to practice more is waiting for the confirmation reversal. Yeah, I understand that. That's why I call them hero entries. You know, if you get in before you have confirmation of a reversal, like if you shorted up here in the 50s or something, like that's a hero entry. Like you're either gonna look like a hero or an absolute loser because you're gonna get run over. You know, going the opposite direction of the trend. So yeah, you don't have to go for the hero entries. You can go for the higher probability ones. With a little less reward and a little more risk, and you have probability outweighing the increased risk ideally. Yeah, gambling entry, yeah. Because you think, man, if this actually sells off, man, what a great entry that would be. But hard to time those. You can market, obviously. You never know if it's just going to continue grinding higher. Yeah, there's been a lot of V bottoms lately, I feel like. We've been getting those fairly often, I think. I'm still not that good at catching them. I'm not good at catching the really fast buy-ups. Especially because I tend to be a little short biased of a trader, if you haven't noticed. I tend to enjoy shorting, and the V bottoms, it's usually not. I'm usually not quick enough to flip my bias and catch the long on it. A V top, I do have usually a little better. I'm usually a little bit better at catching those, but still sometimes they're just way too fast. You kind of want to wait for a pullback to get in, and you don't get in where you want to get in, et cetera, et cetera. Here's VIX again, a little update. You know, I wanted to watch and see if we can move higher off these lows around 1670. That would add some pressure to ES and maybe increase the odds of moving lower. Leon, do you think we've hit the bottom? Well, I think we've hit the top. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Just taking a little bit of time here to figure out which way it's going to go. Five minute, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could be offsides on this one. That's certainly a possibility. We'll see. Oh, okay, a little speeding up here. Here's the jab to the retest level of 820, 825. Is that level always 825? Yeah, this is the first area I was looking at. And there we go. Come on, give me that continuation. I do not want to see a buy up here. That'd be very obnoxious. I feel like a lot of my shorts lately have been getting those starting to move and then buy up. And then it kind of scares me out of the short. So hopefully we can kind of close heavy and make it a little easier for me to hold this trade. I wouldn't be surprised if it did stop out quite a few longs right here. And maybe now we do actually get the push higher. That was a pretty nice liquidity sweep right there, a little stop hunt. And so we could actually move higher off that move there. That's pretty good. How many of you were in long and just got stopped out there under that level? I feel like there's probably a decent amount of people who had stops right under here. And so it is possible to move higher in store. So we'll see. I'd like to see how this 5 minute closes. We've got 2.5 minutes left on it. Now I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I'm hoping that we just get some heavy closes on the 1 minutes. We have not been getting heavy closes. ES to me looks pretty good for a jab lower. Just needs to happen. Does level 2 help? I don't really use level 2 very often. I mean, I have it on my chart right here in the sense that I'm looking at limit orders as an overlay, histogram. But I generally am not making decisions off of level 2. Second guessing this trade? No, I still feel good about it. I still like it. Looking for the jab on ES here. Nice little knife. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning into the live. What I like about this trade is the size is small. I can have a stop out at high a day, and I'm risking 150 bucks. So I do like that. My heart rate's going up at 77. It's not that elevated. Once we get into the mid 80s, into the 90s is when I'm like, all right, I gotta breathe. But right now it's just in the normal fluctuations of moving around, stretching, et cetera, et cetera. I check ES here on a 5, on a fiver. Back to my entry here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that hold and then nice little buy up there right now. Not loving it. Has my BPM spiked during big wins or losses? I don't think I've had very many big wins or losses, to be honest. I mean, I've been trying to trade a smaller size, so when I was trading the combine on stream like last week, that doesn't really tend to elevate my heart rate too much. The spike is usually when I have to put haters in their places when my heart rate spikes. All right, I want to see us stay under IBH here. I would feel a little wary of the position if we reclaim 47s, 48s. IBH Leon is initial balance high. It's a 60-minute opening range. So this beige dashed line on my chart is the 60-minute high. Kathleen, what up? Good morning. Here's what I also don't like. VIX back down. So kind of a retest of this the lows from yesterday and then smack back down. So that's not boding well for this short position. I will consider stopping out of this. I'm already past break even. I will consider stopping out of this a little bit sooner just because it's not exactly how I want this to play out right now. It's quite possible that high of day for now is in, at least high of morning. But I think for me, I think I'll stop out around, keep it a little tighter now. I think 57 3/4 seems reasonable. Give a little bit of room if it wants to wiggle on up here in the 50s. Not too high. I'll stop out if I need to. What up, James? How you doing? No, Banzel, I've never heard of Guardian Angel Trader. I don't know what that is. Did some stream just end? Like, where did everyone just come from? We just got kind of like a spike in viewers. I mean, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good session so far. I'm short right now on ES 41 1/4. All right, this is better. I like the IBH rejection. What do you say about that, Grizz? You permabull? No, I mean, I'm barely break even right now, so we'll see. 5 minutes wiki in all sorts of places. Tanya trades just ended. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to my stream. I'm certain that I can cement my place as number 2 in your heart for live streams. I'm short right now, Kathleen. I just love shorting. What can I say? I just love it. Makes me happy. I do need to add another stop. I'm at short 2 micros and I need to... It's not letting me, it never lets me manage this correctly. Yeah, Dan hates America. Yeah, that's why I'm always shorting. Yep. The truth is out. Yeah, I don't like this price action. It's not very fun. Is J Powell still going? He is done? No, he's still going. That's what I asked. He's still going. Okay. Hates America, trades a red, white, and blue chart. I'm confused. Okay, I'm confused. Here's what I will say. The entry short, I think, you know, I always say if we're consolidating, I'd much rather be short, you know, the top of the consolidation or long the bottom of consolidation. So at least when we are chopping around, most of the time you're chopping around in profit. So it makes it a little easier to hold. It's less mentally draining. And you can always, if you want to hop out at break even, a lot of times you have time to go ahead and do so. So I'm okay with this, the entry still. I really do not enjoy this move on VIX. I do think a rip higher is quite possible. So ES is not really playing along. So yeah, I'm not super confident in the trade right now. Nathan, I've done candles, I've done black and white candles and stuff. I don't really buy into those little tricks, you know. You're aware of what's. I don't think it really works for me. All right, yeah, let's see if we can get the flush here. Need some nice heavy closes through 25s here. Another bounce there. I would not enjoy that. Yeah, I think, you know, I look at the 5 minute, I still think a knife down looks pretty reasonable. So I would like to see that soon. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise I will think less of this trade. I think as soon as Powell is done, the market is going to jump higher, then sell back down at 2 p.m. Yeah, that's not unreasonable either. All right, so let's see how this shakes out. Here we are at 25. Yeah, I have a Discord, exclamation point Discord. It's free. You shocked I never heard of the Before trilogy yesterday? It's one of the best ones. Yeah, no, never heard of it. All right, I need a heavy close. I don't just want another buy up. Heavy close will make me feel good about this trade. Not another wick. Do not do it to me. You don't see the link for the Discord. Did you type in exclamation point Discord in chat? Do that, and you ask, and the bot will giveth. You asketh of the bot? The bot is here to serve. I don't like that buy up at all. It's so stupid. I might just move this to break even. I'm up 16 points right now. Lame. Stan, catch you later. There we go. Heavy close, heavy close. You stay away from my stop loss. I will move this down to 1 contract so I can scale out. Okay, yeah, I'll move that down to 1 now. Hey, this trade might just pay me. We'll see. My patience might pay on this one. Entered feels like forever ago. It's only been, what, 23 minutes or something? Heavy close. Let's go. Another freaking wick is gonna piss me off. You know, look where we wicked at. 50% retracement of the 15-minute candle. Or, sorry, the 1 hour candle. %. You like the short midnight still? Do you like it? I really do want to give up 50% of the hourly. Thanks for the comment. I appreciate it, but I never collaborated with Ricky. Was it Gutierrez? I never collaborated with him, but I have made a lot of progress, so there's that. No, Brittany, I don't trade ICT. No. I never did anything with Ricky, so yeah, maybe you're misremembering, but yeah, thanks for the comment. All right. What do I want to do here? I feel like, man, I don't know. I'm a little torn on this one. I would like to see if we can get another. Like, I don't mind the bounce at 50% retracement, but I do want to see another stab at it, and this time with some meaning, you know. I don't just want to see it get bought up instantly. I'm not listening to Powell. Nothing. It doesn't matter, you know. I don't. The market's gonna react. Like, I could think Powell says something. I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's good for my long, and then the market slaps. You know, there's no point in listening to it, in my opinion. He always just says the same stuff. The politicians try to make their point and get little internet points or whatever. Like, it's just all BS to me. All good, Wolf. I did one Forex video way back in the day. Maybe that's what you saw me from. Grizz, you finally flipped short? Oh, I feel good now. You know, as I've said, I like it when we're both on the same side of things. 800 TP, all right, good. Let's see if we can get the move. I'm a little tempted, even though I've been frustrated with this move, I'm a little tempted to try it on the other XFA. It's just, it's going to require about a 20-point stop. So you would hold, do you think ES is going to 60.75? ES, or VWAP rather, a VWAP test, that'd be nice. What's up, Isaiah? 835 is where you want to short. Yeah, it's not bad. Here's overnight highs. That's the current level. All right, Ricardo, glad to hear it. So, let's see. ES is starting to look a little bearish there on this formation. Let me. I might be getting stopped out here at break even. Let me check. Pretty close to my break even stop. Yeah, I don't know. Am I gonna regret stopping out of break even? Am I gonna regret this? I don't know. There's this trend line, so ooh. About to be stopped here. Okay. All that pain for nothing. And it misfired here, so now I'm in again here on something, so let me flatten this. I don't know what I'm in on. Okay. I'll get back in if we get back under this. I think that was just maybe a wick above. I'm back in here. Oh, this is just one micro. I wanted two. All right, let's make it 2. 2, and stop is just under 50 here. And then let's see if I want to get this XFA, other XFA involved here. Sick. Okay, I clicked that just in time. Hopefully, there's some sustained movement, but I got in pretty good there at 31.5. That was that could have given me a really shitty fill, but I got in decent here. So let's see if we get that continuation. That'd be nice. We all want it. Come on. Might be standing right in front of the V trade. Nah. Trend line for the win, man. Cross my fingers. Healthy dose of hopium. Okay, so I in on all 5 XFAs here. 2 micros on 4, 1 mini on 1. So let's see how that goes. No. Naughty. Naughty, pussycat. Do not give me the wiki. Target's 800. That's my real target here. We get a flush to VWAP, and that's what I'd hold for. But if we see some resistance here, I might just take profit at VWAP if we do get the push. If Nas decides to be not so naughty. You're looking for a long? Well, I don't like getting back on the other side of this trend here. So, might be off. Might be off sides here. Spotify? Trying to get me demonetized, trying to play someone else's music. Very rude. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hop out of this one. I'll hop out right there. 4 XFAs, let's check on that one. Stop is there. I'll leave the stop right around there for about, roughly $60 risk. We got a lot of people in chat. We haven't had this many people on stream in a while, so welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Hope your trading day is going a little bit better than mine. Stop trading this. You'll likely get stopped out both sides. Thanks. It is very choppy. I'm still okay with my current position, and I don't mind taking a stop. Don't mind getting stopped out. It happens. It's fine. It's not looking nearly as good now as it was a few minutes ago. Why trade this? There's no momentum. Well, I've kind of been explaining what I was looking for quite a while. Stopped out at break even and decided to get back in. So I don't have a problem with it. If you don't like it, don't trade it. That's fine. There's plenty of reasons not to trade it. That's completely reasonable. How do you manage trading when Powell speaks? I mean, he's talking a long time. I don't really think he's saying anything that interesting. And I'm just trading price action. And looking for something that makes sense to me. Want to know the ticker I'm trading? It says there's a watermark here. It says NQH5. That's NASDAQ. It's the quarterly contract for 2025 for the quarter that we're in. It says it up here, NQH, right here. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. Glad you liked the video. Right around my entry. So you guys have a little upper trend that it's adhering to, kind of. Did my BPM drop below 60? It probably was like not properly adhered to my chest. Under 60, I mean, what am I, sleeping? Uh-oh, you're not allowed to say told ya. That's a banned phrase in this chat. Told ya is the most annoying thing you could see in a trading live stream. Why, you ask? Because you only say told ya when you're right on a 50-50 outcome. It's like saying that quarter is going to land heads, and then if it lands tails, you just fade back into the shadows. And if it lands heads, you say told ya. It's too easy. It's too easy to call stuff out in chat and say told ya. Doesn't help anybody. So that's why it's a banned phrase. That's okay. You know, if you probably don't know. If you're new here, you don't know, you can't say told you. But yeah, that's the rule. No saying told you. I'd rather you say, bro, you're way off, man. It's longs. Here's why. That's a better comment. Or, dude, we're chopping. I'm not trading this. Fair. Good comment. Sure. Yeah. Reasonable. Don't mind it. I don't mind if you say I'm wrong and give like a reason why you like. It's much better than saying told you. I don't even know what you're saying told you about, honestly. Why do you trade like TBM? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know what he trades a lot of like, he's kind of a contrarian trader more so than, I'm shorting this, but I feel like he trades a lot of counter trend stuff. And he scalps smaller ranges, he's good smaller targets, and I like going for the bigger move. It's more satisfying to me to watch something play out. Alrighty. Well, still sitting in this. Let's see. So stop's 48. I think I like that enough of a stop. 48's fine. If we break out higher, I'll take about a $60 loss on that. Then the other XFA that's in one mini, that'll be a little bit of a larger loss, and it's a little tighter too. I'm not giving as much room here. We get a little pop higher here. I will be out for about $250-ish, 240, something like that. My Topstep affiliated? Yeah, I am. Yep. Do you think it's a good idea when you place a trade to just leave it and not stare at the charts? Sometimes. There are some more of a positional trade, right? Where you give the trade a little bit more room to breathe. You have a bigger target in mind. You don't want to micromanage it. Perfectly reasonable. Other times, you know, we could chop around for half an hour and then things stop looking as good, and you want to adjust your position. I think that's fine too. As the market gives you new information, you can definitely adapt to that. So sometimes it's better to actually be hands-on with it. And it probably builds discipline too. Vitor, I've never used one-of-one trading. I don't like what I always say is people ask about all these new funding firms. I don't trust new ones that pop up, man. They, like we talked about this before. Fast track trading was all the rage. That's all anyone freaking talked about. Everyone's in my comments. Fast track trading. Have you tried fast track trading? They filed for bankruptcy like within a few months of everyone talking about it, and a lot of people lost their account. So that's why I don't trade the other ones. I don't know if they're any good. But they don't have the longevity that other firms, like one of the reasons why I like Topstep is they've been around the longest, right? So they're not fly by night. They're not just gonna collapse. So that's why I like them better. All right, trend line, maybe working out here on ES. He's gonna slop water all over the place. All right, Dom, catch you later. Need some continuation. Yeah, you hear my dog drinking water? He's a sloppy guy. He just like leaves a trail of just puddles behind him too. That's the gabagool. Gabagool. I have a few long-term a few equities, all good. Just nothing crazy. Some Apple, some Amazon, some Vanguard funds. Yeah, your pit will spread a gallon of water on the floor after drinking. I tried training him to like, I put a little bowl with a towel next to the water dish, and I tried training him to like put his mouth in there afterwards, like dropping treats in there. Kind of worked, but then you just have to be on top of it and like catch him right before he leaves the water dish. Okay, like to guess through 825 again. Just sitting in this one for a minute. You know what? I do actually have to do a P break. We haven't done P break trade in a while, and this is setting up nicely for that. But I also want to watch it to make sure we get some heavy closes here. So, it is tempting to want to go do a P break. We always get if you're new here, the P break trade is almost foolproof. When I go take a P and I'm in a short position, a lot of times we get the flush with my flush. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah. Okay, here's 50% retracement again. I do want to see us not buy it up. At least we closed heavy into it. And just want to see that continuation. Beautiful. Finally, took long enough. Glad I stuck with it. $800 target, I think, on the XFAs, if I'm on the other 4 XFAs, if I'm not mistaken. No, I actually don't have that set correctly. So I'll do one off at 801, then I'll look for view up on the other, is the idea on that one. This is looking pretty good so far. I don't want to get overly optimistic just because we've had a lot of buy ups on dips. So I'm gonna trail though with the stop on the 1 mini. See, now it's a nice short, but earlier people were, negging it, and I understand why. But what I say is you just gotta trade what makes sense to you. If something doesn't make sense to you, then yeah, definitely don't trade it. It made sense to me, and if it went the other way, people say, well, that's why you don't short in the middle of this chop. And you're like, yeah, that's true. But also, if you can get in before we get the momentum, it's really nice to get that. Should get a fill here on 1 micro if we can get the push to 801. Thanks, Midnight. And you notice ES is coming into IBH. So, maybe that's causes a little bit of slowdown or not on NAS. We'll see. I do like that we're speeding up now. Should get the fill here in a few seconds, I hope. No. Don't do that. Don't be naughty. All right. Very close to the fill. Did not get it yet. I am going to be at least at break even on the 4 XFAs there. Man, I should have taken that P break. I mean, it would have been pretty awesome. I'm going to take it now, okay? I'm going to try to get the fill there. I'm protected, so free trade. Let's go. All right, P-break trade worked. Looks like I got the fill on the 1 micro, and coming into VWAP here should be a nice little bag. Put me back to break even here on the 1 XFA. Who knows? We could slice right on through VWAP, but I think probably taking it off there makes the most sense. Okay, so I'm already out on 1 micro on the one, so that one's pretty good. I don't think I have to worry about that too much. Oh, boom, nice drop there. Give me the fill, boom. That's a nice one. Am I still in on the XFA here? Oh, I did not get the fill on that one yet. Don't want to be a dick for a tick on that one for sure. Gross. I guess kill it there. That sucks. It was just off by a tick or something. And, well, gave back about $200. Bummer. Still a good trade, though. Thanks, Grizz. Thanks, Grizz. I mean, I'm glad that you flipped short, too. It made me feel better about being short. And yes, it turned out to have a nice trend line off the highs there. So that was pretty good. Cool. So I'm glad that I got back in the short, right? Because if we look, where was it? I did stop out at break even, and after holding for a long time, I'd be really bummed to stop out at break even and then end up getting the flush finally. So I am glad I just decided to get back in, and maybe hindsight, just not so quick to just let it play out. Don't get freaked out by all this consolidation. There's the move. There's the actual fill, so I could have held for that. It is one of those times where you're like, well, should I be the dick for the tick and wait, because we have the momentum on the side of the sell side here, but also it could start retracing your profits really fast, and that could lead to kind of cascading bad decisions. So like if we bounced harder and then I killed it for like $200, that would kind of piss me off, and I would probably try to get back in. You know, I'd probably make a worse decision after that, to be like, well, I was at break even on this with my balance finally. And, you know, so it could just lead to a cascading series of poor decisions. And so I'm okay with that, even though I would have gotten the fill perfectly. So I'm very pleased that it finally worked out. I just needed to get a nice trade because yesterday didn't go so well. And I'm glad to get a nice bag on this today. And I do have to head out of here. So thanks for hanging out. Good little morning session. It was kind of, well, you know, kind of dull for a while, but I think we had a good time in chat. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Excuse me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, for the stream then. Have a good rest of your day, and catch you later.